Which cruise line is better, Royal or Carnival? In the last year, I've made over 250 videos about living full-time on cruise ships, and y'all keep asking me which cruise line do I like best. And today, I'm finally answering. I've cruised a lot on both of them, and while they each have their perks, they have very different vibes. So today, I'm going to give you a fun and honest side-by-side comparison, 10 categories. Let's settle this once and for all. Maybe. Hey friend, I'm Linnell and I live full time on cruise ships. Yes, I really do. If you're new here, welcome. That means I've spent months and months on both Carnival and Royal Caribbean ships. I've also sailed on Princess and Holland America. Those are the only 4 cruise lines that I've sailed on so far. Quick disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by either cruise line. I book my own cruises, mostly on casino deals, and I'm going to give you my real life experience while keeping it fair. Stick around to the end if you want to know who wins this battle. If you're new to cruising and this video helped you decide which line to try, let me know in the comments. And if you've cruised on both, I'd love to hear your favorites. Sail away parties. Carnival wins this one hands down, no doubt about it. High energy, lots of dancing, lots of good dancing, lots of good music. Cruise directors are great. The fun squad, just the whole ambiance. I look forward, even if I've been on the ship for back to back cruises, I still look forward to every Carnival Sail Away party. If you love to party, Carnival brings the fun from day one. I go to Royal Sail Away parties and I have a great time, no doubt about it. But they ain't got nothing on the fun squad. Service experience. This goes to Royal. They are more formal, more polished, and more personal, especially in the dining room and the staterooms. I always feel a little extra taken care of on Royal ships. They make me feel, well, like I'm royalty, like I'm the queen that I am. Comedy shows. Carnival has more frequent and more consistently funny comedy shows than Royal Caribbean. I've laughed so hard on Carnival comedy shows that I nearly fell out of my seat. I've snorted a few times. All the things that come with comedy, I've done them on Carnival ships. Not to say that they don't have it on Royal, but just side by side comparison, Carnival wins this one. I've even made friends with 2 of the comedians on Carnival ships, and we communicate outside of cruising. Entertainment productions, hands down, not even a competition. This category goes to Royal. Sometimes I forget that I'm on a cruise ship when I watch their shows. They have the best Broadway style shows, the best diving shows. I don't know if I've ever seen a diving show on Carnival, but they have excellent diving shows. They have ice skating shows. Anything that has show in the name goes to Royal Caribbean. While I've walked out on a few Carnival shows because they just weren't hitting it for me, every Royal Caribbean show that I've gone to have been very impressive to me. Casual vibe. Carnival absolutely has no pressure to dress up. Everyone's chill. Royal is casual too, but the overall vibe is a little bit more, hey, why aren't you dressed up? You look a little bit out of place. Whereas Carnival, I can wear short sets. I can wear a pair of short sets to dinner, and I never feel like I have eyes staring at me. You don't have to you don't have to pack a ball gown or wear something fancy to feel welcome on either cruise line. That's not what I'm saying. But to me, you'll feel more at home on Royal if you do wear a ball gown on dress up night. Ship design and activities. Larger ships with ice skating, rock climbing, surfing, zip lining, skydiving simulators. You already know where I'm going with this one. This one goes to Royal Caribbean. Their big ships are like floating cities. Like big cities, not like little country towns, but like big floating cities. And there's always something new to try. When I say big ships, I'm comparing Allure of the Seas to Carnival's Celebration and Mardi Gras. Royal Promenade and Central Park. Along the same lines as the ship design is that on Oasis class ships, the Promenade and Central Park areas, they feel like a resort on land, at least to me. So far, Royal is the only cruise line where I can walk indoors just to take a stroll. It's so beautiful and serene, and at night they come alive with the magical sparkly lights I don't want to call them Christmas lights, but it feels like Christmas. I don't know. It to me it just feels like heaven on earth, and that's for me one of the reasons why Allure of the Seas is my favorite cruise ship. Anytime I can find a deal to get on that ship, I'm jumping right on it. And I say Allure because that is the biggest Royal Caribbean ship that I've been on. I know that there are other Oasis class ships, and there's the Icon and the Star, but I haven't been on those ships yet. So for me, the biggest Royal Caribbean ship that I've been on was Allure. So that's why I'm using that one as an example for this. But yeah, Allure is my favorite cruise ship overall. I love it. Variety of food. Carnival has options like Blue Iguana, Guy's Burgers, and sometimes even the Pig and Anchor and those amazing seafood shacks that I just can't get enough of. All of those restaurants, all of those extra restaurants are included. You don't have to wait until dinner to find good food. Royal has a few options as well, but in my opinion, Carnival shines in this area. Quiet spaces for adults. As someone who I don't like to party, I mean, I just don't party. That's just not me. So, someone who doesn't party all night, I appreciate having a peaceful spot to just get away and recharge. While I can find retreats on just about any ship, Royal often has adult only areas that actually stay quiet, especially the solarium. Their ships also have the observation decks at the very front of the ship and the peekaboo area where you can watch the crew that is steering the ship. And one of my favorite spots on Royal Caribbean ships is the Crown, which is a lounge area at the rear of the ships, and at I want to say it's a tippity top because there might sometimes be something right above the Crown, but it's usually at the top of the ship. And from the outside, that area looks like a crown, which is why it's called a crown, which is befitting to Royal Caribbean, of course. And that is, like I said, one of my favorite parts of the ship, and it's usually pretty quiet. In the evening times, they'll turn it into sometimes like a dance area or karaoke and stuff like that. But for the most part, that area there is quiet, and for me, it's one of, if not, is it my favorite? It's kind of a tie between the observation deck and the Crown Lounge as far as my favorite area on Royal Caribbean ships.
Here we go. I'm queen of the world! Woo!
But in both cases, I can retreat there and enjoy some quiet time. Sorry, Carnival. Sometimes it's just hard to find a quiet spot on your fun ships. It's been a few times where I wanted to record a video outside of my cabin because sometimes I just want a different environment. If I'm on a Royal ship, I ain't got no problem. If I'm on a Carnival ship, them fun ships, y'all got music everywhere. It's kind of hard to find a quiet spot. Budget-friendly options. Carnival offers more short cruises. They offer more lower-based fares and frequent deals, which is why I have sailed on Carnival way more times than I have sailed on Royal Caribbean. If you're trying cruising for the first time or you're traveling on a budget, Carnival is a great starting point. So, drum roll, who wins? Well, obviously I do. Because I get to cruise on both cruise lines. Carnival brings the fun, the laughter, the party. Royal Caribbean brings the wow factor, the polish, and the activities I love. Their names really, I say this all the time, their names say it all. Carnival is fun and festive. Royal gives you the royalty treatment, and it's just a little bit more upscale. I cruise both. I love both. I'm thankful for both, for all the deals that I get, and they both take me to amazing places. So I love them both for all the different reasons that I mentioned. So if you're asking which cruise line is better and my answer does not suffice, maybe the better question is, which one of these fits you better right now? What are you looking for? Are you looking for fun and party and excitement? Or are you looking for quiet retreat, a little bit more upscale? Then you know which cruise line is going to be better for you right now. If you're new to cruising or you have cruised before but not on Royal Caribbean or Carnival, and this video helped you decide which line to try, let me know in the comments. And if you've cruised on both, I'd love to hear your favorites and why. Where did I get it wrong? What do you agree with me and what do you disagree with me on if you've cruised on both cruise cruise lines. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out, and if you have any questions or helpful tips for others, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you on the next cruise.